Hey, boy. Today, I'm playing Zombie World. Similar to Zombie Street, in fact. Except now we travel around some kind of continent or island or landmass, as you can see from the 5 locations here. The first being a highway, and as you might have guessed, all the locations are full of zombies that want to eat us. Nothing ever changes, eh? And that's all the money I've made in the time I've played the game. And yeah, we get to have different weapons in this game too. We'll be starting off with the weakest one, the MG3, as it's known. So let's get started with the highway, eh? Wish me luck, baby, don't use it so. And yes, we can see them coming from a great distance now, can't we? And we seem to get giant zombies too, for that matter. Most intriguing indeed, but yeah, that's the first level done, and now we've got an advert, which I can turn off now, and as you can see, it tells us how many kills we made and how much money we made. So that's like 2 notes or dollars or whatever per zombie that we kill, isn't it? Intriguingly enough. On to the next level now, which is the same place. But as you can see, we come across more zombies here. It says at the top left how many zombies there are to come and how many I've killed, as you can see. It also says how much ammunition I've got below that. And as you might have noticed, the really tall giant zombies that come at us take a lot more ammo to kill. But yes, we're almost done with this level now. And we get the same adverts again. We also have the same dogs barking as from the previous game. Anyway, let's go again. Some of those constant dog barking sounds come off as a bit eerie to me. Well, they don't sound, well, some of them don't sound fierce, but rather fearful. Like the dogs are on my side, behind me or something, and they're afraid of the sheer malevolent presence of the oncoming zombie hordes, maybe. Yes, the most unsettling idea indeed. And no, headshots don't seem to do any more actual damage in this game. It's just that I tend to find it more satisfying doing them. So that's the 3rd level done. And now that we've done that section, I'll go on to the 2nd most powerful gun. In the past, I would have had to earn all these by making enough money to buy them, but I've already bought all of them in the time I've played the game, so now on to the 2nd one, the DP-28, as it's evidently known, or called, as we head onto the quagmire here. I suppose you could say all these zombies and dogs are quagmired in a sea of inadequacy. As I mow them all down here, And it had appeared this gun as some kind of a crossbow type contraption, wouldn't it? Look at all those dead trees in the background too. This place must be awful short on nutrients for them. I mean, we can see some minor bodies of water here, but doesn't really seem to be in abundance, the water, does it? And at least this gun's quieter than the previous one, so there's a boon. And we appear to be getting the more tough, mummy-looking kinds of zombies now. And when I played the previous zombie game, I didn't say that the green bar on the top is my health bar, did I? But I imagine that should be rather obvious to seasoned gamers out there. And yes, we're done with that level, which had 65 zombies on it. So as you can see, the numbers are escalating quite a bit now, aren't they? And we got a lot of money. Well, yeah, let's on to this next level now. Quite satisfying being able to mould these zombies and the dogs down in the distance, isn't it? I find this more of a chill zombie game than the previous one, really, since in the previous one you had to react faster since they soon got in your face. Up close and personal, the zombies were in this one, with it being outdoors and in broad daylight, you can see them coming from a long way away. So I can mold them down more at my leisure, pretty much. Even though I'd get overwhelmed a lot when I first started playing it, and would often die when I had the weaker weapons anyway. But as with most things, I suppose practice is the key, isn't it? That game looks pretty spectacular, doesn't it? Yes, on to the next level. No, level 6. And there's a giant runner zombie coming at us. He seemed like a rather gnarly customer, didn't he? Fortunately, this weapon seems more powerful and doesn't seem to take as many shots to drop the zombies as the previous one did. And here comes a giant PC World employee, as if the little ones weren't bad enough. The more average human-sized PC World employees. Makes you wonder what PC World is hiring giant employees for, doesn't it? Unless, of course, they get more angry customers coming wanting to see the management. And so they need the giant ones to intimidate the angry customers, maybe. Kind of backfired on PC World when their giant employees turned into zombies, though, didn't it? I'll have mulligatawny soup, please. Yeah. And yeah, we're done with that level. And as you can see, I've got over $57,000 on notes now. The top right here. On to the next level then, which is in the same location still, because is subsequent locations after the first one will have 5 levels to them rather than the 3 that the highway location did. I suppose it's a sign that these other locations we're getting to are more badly infested with zombies, isn't it? That we end up having to spend more time here mowing them all down, and it seems like the whole family's coming here now, doesn't it? Oh, I'm gonna have to reload. Could get hit a bit, quite a bit. But no, I managed to take them all down first, thanks to some skilled manoeuvring there, fortunately enough. And yes, that's that level done, so now on to the next. Level 8. 55 zombies to kill here, including the giant ones, as you just saw then. Bad dog. Those dogs sure do like to try and sneak up on me, don't they? Running down the side at me sometimes, when I'm distracted killing the slower human ones on the other side. Stay away from the PC World employees. I don't want your dodgy services. That's right, you just stay off in the distance, zombies. Out of my hair. Because we don't want your type here. Down, giant. And now down with the final mummy type zombies, and we win again. So now we're going to the next location, the pasture, and I almost decided to continue. I almost accidentally continued without switching to the next weapon, the M249. That's a big bulky looking one compared to the rather slender DP28, isn't it? So yes, got some loose hair in my face that's getting annoying. Looks like it has some kind of a stand on the front of it, doesn't it? But then again, it seems like the second one did too. Did the first one? No. Okay, let's be going then. Let's get started. Let's see how this weapon performs against the oncoming hordes, Even quieter. But very fast. I don't think it seems to have as much power, but makes up for it with the sheer speed of it and the sheer amount of ammunition. I mean, I didn't really notice how much we started off with each clip of its ammunition, but we'll find out when it reloads, won't we? It's also kind of hard to keep track of how many zombies there are in the area and how many are coming at me with this view, having to look at them through the iron sights, but it's manageable all the same. It would seem like this weapon has 100 bullets per clip, or magazine, or whatever, doesn't it? So yeah, it's a rather comfortable number indeed, compared to like the 40 or so per clip that the first weapon had. Yes, and this weapon allows me to mold him down quite satisfactorily, doesn't it? Almost through with the 70 zombies on this level. And we're done. Now that looks like a fun game. Only thing is, I doubt it's on Facebook. Let's go. Let's get started with the next level. Level 10. With 75 zombies to come. Makes the enemies look like they're dancing when they spasm as I shoot them, doesn't it? It'll be more evident with the giant ones, of course, since they last longer and they're bigger, so you can see them more effectively. This would feel funny to hold while firing, wouldn't it? With how shaky it is. It'd probably turn me into a shaky jelly in real life, firing it. How viciously and violently it vibrates as it fires. This level has a nice misty effect in the background, doesn't it, as the zombies come running out at us. I believe this is the pasture section of the map. Although I remember the game saying before we came here on the map. It does look like a rather idyllic setting aside from the zombies, doesn't it? Yes. Except when we get the dogs, because rather than using their new lease on life to have fun and frolic through these pastures, having fun like normal dogs do, instead they come charging across at me from the distance, wanting to consume my flesh. Which is most unfortunate and warrants the rather untimely deaths. Or timely, depending on how you look at it, considering their monstrous zombie abominations. And therefore it could be argued that it can never be soon enough her demise at the hands of bullets and guns and expert marksmen. Look at all that tomato soup fly as they get shot. There's not gonna be any shortage of nutritious foods here. And all said and done, oh, they're really crowding me now, aren't they? No wonder how there was like over 100 zombies here to attack me. Time to make them dance, I say. By pelting them with a storm of bullets. By pelting them with an oncoming flurry of bullets. Sounds like the ducks growl sometimes as well. It's to be hoped they manage to intimidate the zombies, but probably not, given how they still keep coming at me in abundance, including zombies, dogs of their own. The zombies have dogs of their own, as you can see. But we've almost held about half of them, the oncoming zombie horde here, and now we've actually dropped over half of them, as you can see, fortunately enough. Maybe I'm getting more efficient all the time. Who knows, in this day and age of duplicity, deceit and deception, the 3Ds as they're colloquially known. Don't like the look of that advert. So I'll be editing it out, most likely. Yes, so level 13 is what we're on now, baby dog viewers at home. Will it be lucky or unlucky? That, in fact, remains to be seen. Dance, zombie dance. Still got the same growling sounds, but the same dying sounds as well, haven't they? In addition to the same kinds of zombies, as you can see, with the addition of the mummy-like ones that weren't in the previous game. And we're almost done again. So, let's get on. Let's get on to the M1917 now. Looks like a very long, streamlined weapon, doesn't it? Chain fed, it would appear. So let's go. I think we'll be going to the Great Gobi map section now. A desert, as you can see. Intriguing weapon this, isn't it? More heavy duty looking. 67 zombies to deal with here in this desert. It would appear to have a slower rate of fire, but it seems more powerful. Fortunately enough. Will the zombies be able to get close to me, I wonder? And I do believe that in this game, as you advance with the weapons, their ammo capacity gets higher and higher. Healing these zombies, nasty cases of bullet headitis, aren't I? And yes, this gun mows them down quite handily, as you can see. Here they come. From the distance, the zombies armed with their giant counterparts, taking advantage of my OCD anxiety initially, charging at me while I was struggling, flooding me, trying to overwhelm me. But they didn't succeed, fortunately enough, and we're halfway through their number already. Down, dogs. And we're done. Don't think we even needed to reload there, did we? I'm done with that level, yes. And as you might have saw just then, we have over 58,000 notes or dollars now. Without we've been cleaning house or cleaning desert in these levels. Down with that giant PC World employee there. They go everywhere, don't they, those PC World employees? Even into the far reaches of the deserts here, as we can see. You'd think it'd be a bit exhausting for these zombies sprinting at me in the heat of the desert sun, wouldn't you? Oh, I'm gonna take some hits here, I think. Well, at least one anyway, in the time it took me to reload. And this isn't even the hardest desert level either. I do believe that's still to come. Yes, see, there's our 58,000 notes or dollars. So, on to the next level, still in the desert as you can see, but we're progressing regardless. And as you can see, we even get giant dogs coming at us, but they fall easily enough compared to the other types of zombies which take more bullets than their man-sized counterparts. I think soon I'll let one of the giant ones get close so that you can see how big they are compared to the others. Not the mummy ones though, because they appear to be kind of small and shriveled up at the best of times, don't they? Shouldn't get hit here while waiting for the reload. I don't do the reloads, by the way, they just happen automatically when I run out of bullets. It's the same as how it is in me firing. The guns just fire when I hover over the zombies with a crosshair, by the way. What nice sort of fields and crops and farm areas on the ground in these flying videos, don't they? Probably no farms or crops or anything, but that's just me searching for something to say, isn't it? With my semi-incoherent ramblings. And yes, I think of this as perhaps the hardest level in the game, because we get 82 zombies coming at us, and they come thick and fast. As here you can see the size of that giant runner zombie compared to the others. He doesn't really seem to be much bigger than them, not as big as he looks from a distance compared to the rest, but noticeably bigger all the same, curiously enough. Intriguing phenomenon that, how they don't seem as big when they get closer to us, isn't it? But then again, that's a phenomenon I've noticed in real life. Sometimes how people sometimes tend to look taller further away than they end up being once they get closer to us, or we get closer to them. Maybe it's God's way of making people seem more intimidating, so that we won't go around trying to throw our weight around in life quite so much, eh? Having us perceive people as being taller than they really are from distances. Anyway, we're done with the desert and the hardest section of the game, so let's get the final weapon out. The most powerful one, the Gatling gun, eh? And select it as we head to Doom, the rather charmingly named Doomsday City, eh? With this being the climax of the game, it's fitting that we use the most powerful weapon, isn't it? And as you can see, it's very fast and powerful indeed, as you'd expect of a Gatling gun for that matter. Oh yeah, this is a rather depressing and daunting looking place, isn't it? This destroyed city with all the ruined high-rise buildings everywhere. Makes you wonder if this was the epicenter of the zombie outbreak, doesn't it? I mean, I know there's fewer there than there were in other places that we've had to contend with, but I suppose it makes logical sense that zombies from the city would have poured out into other surrounding neighbouring places before we were able to get to this city, eh? After all, zombies apparently roam from place to place according to various fiction writers, don't they? I suppose they go wandering around looking for food once they've killed or infected all the non-infected people in the places that they currently inhabit, eh? Have we done already? I wasn't keeping track of the amount of zombies there. Anyway, on to the next level. Level 21. In this easiest section of the game. That must really hurt them, mustn't it? Getting headshotted with the Gatling gun. With the super fast stream of bullets from the ultra powerful Gatling gun here. Even the giant runner zombies are immobilized by that hail of bullets, and I've won again. Hey, I didn't get an advert there. I wonder how that happened. Maybe it was just because I completed the level so fast, who knows, eh? A curious phenomenon nonetheless, though. And now we're on to the level of two little dogs. Level 22. Yes, I should have been a bingo announcer in my time, shouldn't I, Sonny Jim? But I digress. Almost halfway through this level now as well. It can be hard to see the zombies in the far distance, can't it? For when there's not many left, as you just noticed then. From the illustration of my gameplay now. Makes you wonder what that red marking is on the skulls, doesn't it? To indicate the zombies to have killed. I've always wondered that. Intriguing trees, Batman. And on this last level, we've got 51 zombies coming at us. A respectable figure, but nothing compared to some of the previous ones, eh? Guess they felt the need to up the intensity level a bit for the last level. Almost there now. Just about 5 or so left. And then we're done, as you can see. Game is officially completed. And to prove my point, as you can see, if we press play, we'll end up back in the highway, on the highway, playing level 1 again. With just a mere 8 zombies coming down the highway at us. So, I think I'll just play these first 3 levels again, and then, we'll be done with the video, eh? Not sure what to make of that infinity symbol at the start of the levels, though. They make me a bit anxious nowadays. It's that snake connotation that does it, really. You know how often with those infinity symbols, people tend to incorporate the likeness of snakes into them. I think they're unchristian or blasphemous, something like that. I'm not sure, and therefore I don't like them. Being the pious man I try to be. Intriguing looking tell the difference game there, eh? Anyway, we're done. Still, at least there didn't appear to be any snake imagery in that infinity symbol that showed before, so maybe that'll make it acceptable in God's eyes, eh? Or at least passable, I don't know. Anyway, we're done with this video now, so until the next game I play, I'll see you all around, baby doll viewers at home. So until next time, goodbye. Take care of yourselves, baby dolls. Adios. Adios.